Bam. Okay. So this week, so I've started implementing an option menu. So most settings should work. I've not fully tested them. So I've got resolution, full screen settings, and yeah, so basically it should be easier for lower config to run the game. The volume button doesn't work yet, however, and it's controller friendly, so it should work with the controller also. I haven't completely tested it with a controller. Little controller issue. So no, I've added the objectives. It just text for now. It's not completely implemented with the objective stuff. Now there is a little camera movement when you enter stealth mode. I've added also some noise to the door, so now when you open a door, it makes a little noise. Now the camera shakes when you get hit or when you neutralize a guard. So now let's get the key. So now triggering a door too close from a guard will basically alert him. I won't do it right now just to continue the walkthrough. I will show it after. So yeah, I've done some redesign. Now you don't have to go back through the whole map to complete it because it was a bit too frustrating. And yeah, so here's the second map. I've started added some props everywhere, so yeah, get rid of the cubes. Guards no drops keys if they have basically the key. So this one drops a blue key, which will unlock this door. So if you don't knock out the guard, the previous guard, you won't have the key to continue here. So you will have to search for it. Maybe an or, I will add an other key somewhere else. I'm just gonna hide for now. If quartz disappeared into ashes, you wouldn't have to. I want to implement it. I want, and I will actually. I want to implement also a mechanic where you can hide them. So yeah, they will react to the guard's body. Okay, there was a problem with the door. We'll check it. They appeared to be stuck. So yeah, but because if you don't know, every Sunday basically I just do a walkthrough of the game, and just to show like what was done during the week and what will be done. So feel free. Yeah. So it's just something I do, like to show like people what was done. So the replay of it is put on YouTube, so people who miss it can see it after that. Oh, I forgot to. Oh yeah, to pick the key. So yeah, the key mechanics is I'm quite happy about it because we'll have basically the player will have to explore the level to be able to continue forward. Oh, little lights. So for now, I only have one guard here. I might add more. I just started adding some stuff in this room. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the turn. So the gun mechanics, the doors and guards. Oh, this one. Just gonna put it in. The UI for guard states, props for the prison. Okay, the second map is not really finished, so just rename it like and yeah, the zoom camera when crouch is done. So basically next week what I want to do is improving the map editor so I can go faster doing it. So I will mostly working on the map editor. Don't know if it was you who talked about it, Bobicus. But yeah, I'm gonna start adding map editor in the game next week so I can start seeing like what could be interesting to do in it. Map editor. So map editor. So in-game map editor. Add traps to editor, because right now it's impossible to, you have to use like the Unity editor to add props, and I want to implement it inside my editor. After that, props, in-game map editor, guards, map editor, loads, basically a save file for the map, maps, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, improving assets workflow for tiles, because making assets for tiles is a bit quite long. So yeah, I'm gonna add one category. So now, for me, prototype, like it's a prototype, it's quite done. So I will call it pre-alpha. Copy list. Pre-alpha. Up. So I think the idea of adding traps was a very good idea. Yeah, hide interaction is interesting. Also, is there? Oh yeah, checkpoints. That could be very important. Red light, turn alarm. So basically, when a guard is alerted, all the lights will turn red, just to add some stress to the player. Yeah, removing guards' lights could be important when they die. The light shouldn't stay like on. They will basically flicker and then be shut off. Okay, this one will actually archive it. Okay, so basically that's what will be done next week. Mostly I will work on like improving the editor. So I'm just gonna rerun the the game once. So now, yeah, the state of the game is saved. So if I play, I will like go on the last level that was played, which was like you finish the demo. Oh. Was a bit too greedy. So I've a bit lowered the distance detection for like when you run. You have to be quite close from a goal to be caught running. Just because it wasn't very reward. It was a bit frustrating if like you run and if the guard wasn't inside your field of view, it was a bit frustrating to be caught. Also the doors, no, yeah. No, if you're like near door, and open it, and if a guard is just a few meters near it, it will like check what's going on. So yeah, player will have to be extra careful to not open doors when guard is closed. Yeah, second map. So some of the guards are a bit bugged on this one because I've started I did like a mechanic where they look around when they reach a point, but it's a bit glitchy. Uh-oh. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the walkthrough. So we'll just end the VOD.